Hello everyone. Welcome back to Next Gen Data Aspirants Community YouTube channel. This is Babu. Today in this video I am going to explore about three important financial DAX functions. Before that, we are dedicatedly running a separate playlist for these financial DAX functions. So in this so far we completed this many DAX functions which is highlighted with gray color, and if you are not gone through these videos, I would request you please go back and watch these videos. Fine. Now today in this video, which DAX function here we are going and learning. If you see rate, interest rate and received, these are the three DAX functions which we are going and learning in this today's video. Fine. Before writing the DAX code, let's understand about these three DAX functions. Now, let's head over to the Microsoft official documentation. This is the Microsoft documentation which is about rate DAX functions. We will share this URLs in this video description. Please go through it. Now here, if you see rate it will return the interest rate for a period of an annuity. What does it mean? It means this DAX function will calculate the interest rate of a loan based on the loan's monthly payment. If you are paying monthly, it will calculate the, like if you are paying EMIs, it will calculate the how much interest you are paying on top of the your original EMI amount. It means principal amount. So here if you see the syntax is NPR, it means number of payment period. Payment means how much payment you are going and paying monthly, and what is the loan present value, future value, type, guess. Those who are which is in the square brackets, this is optional. This is optional. Okay, fine. Now let's go and see interest rate. In this interest rate, so it returns the interest rate for a fully invested security. Fully invested security, it means that this DAX function will calculate the annual interest rate that earned on a security or bond, whichever you like. So for invested amount, so let's say you invested 10,000, so for that you are going and earning 11,000. So for 11,000 you are getting the 10,000, I mean 1,000 as a interest. So for that, how much interest you are getting on a your investment amount. So here if you see, the syntax is settlement date, maturity date, investment amount and redemption value. Redemption value, which is nothing but you are getting the investment, how much you invested and how much redemption value you are getting, and this is basis. So this is interest rate. Now let's go and see received. So basically this received DAX function returns amount received at maturity for a fully invested security. It means that it will calculate the total amount. Suppose if an investor invested some amount, how much total amount he is receiving at the maturity for a discounted security. For a discounted, see, if you see the syntax between this and this almost same, but the difference is discount. Here we are going and using the discount rate, not interest rate. Okay, please keep in mind that here we are going and using the discount rate. Remaining everything, the syntax is same. Fine. Now let's go back to the Power BI desktop. Now here what we will do, let's go to the this page. So let's understand which table here we are going to, because here if you see we have a lot of tables. So in this we are going to use the first table is S loans underscore TB. So here if you see, this is loan number, and if you take any loan randomly they will generate a loan number. Now here if you see loan amount, how much you loan you took from the bank, so let's say 15,000, and monthly payment. Now here you will have a question, why this is in the negative? Why this is in the negative? Because you took the loan from some ABC bank and now you are paying from your pocket to the bank. That's why it is in the negative. And how many terms you need to pay the loan amount? So here you have different years, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. Fine. Now for this, let's go and calculate the interest rate for this loan amount. Okay. Now let's go here. Let's take a new measure. Now here what I'll do, let me take this as a rate. In bracket, let me put monthly interest rate. Let's come back to the next line. So here we have multiple values. So what we will do, so we will go with variable concept. So if I go and check syntax, NPR payment PV. Okay. So period equal to S loans. Okay. Here I need to use selected value of S loans table. Now here you need to take period is how many years you are going to pay the EMI. Let's take this. But here if you see, we are going and calculating the monthly interest rate. So how we can convert this years into monthly? Very easy. Multiply with 12. That's all. Next variable. Next variable is payment. So payment. So here if you see how much payment you are going and paying. So in this, so this is the monthly payment. This is monthly payment. Okay, next variable is loan amount. What is the present loan amount? Okay, now here what I'll do, let me go and take selected value of loan amount, this one PV. Fine. So now all variables defined. Let's go and return it. So let me take rate DAX function. Now here let me go and pass period payment, then loan amount. Let me remove this loan. Let me take the same. Now if I put comma, there are three values which is showing, but these are the optional. This is not required for now. Okay, so let me skip that. Let me close the parenthesis. Let's execute it. Perfect. Successfully it is executed. Now here what I will do, let me take loan number, loan amount, monthly payment, loan term. Now let's drag this. Okay, so now what I'll do, one thing. So here let me rename this, because this sum of loan amount, it doesn't make any sense. Now let me rename this. Again let me rename this. Fine. Now it's done successfully. Fine. Let me close this. Okay, now what I'll do, let me go and change this to the percentage format. Okay, fine. Now here we are getting some percentages as a interest rate. Now please listen carefully. Here you need to understand how, basically you know how it is calculating. It is calculating the monthly interest rate for a loan. But if I take for example this one, the second one, loan number 31129. So it is, the loan amount is 45,000. How much he is paying monthly? 830. Term 6 years he need to pay. Then what is the interest rate? 0.82. Interest rate is 0.8. So it means that higher EMIs or shorter loans duration, generally it will give you a result in higher interest rate, while longer duration reduce the rate impact. Okay, fine. Now if you don't know this, sorry, this numbers, is it correct or not? So I mentioned something. These functions are very similar to your Excel DAX functions. Let's go and cross verify. Let me go here. See the same table, there is no difference here. The same table, same values. Okay, let me go and take rate in bracket loan amount, no, not, sorry, not loan amount, period. So 4 into 12 comma payment, this one, comma present value is this one, close the bracket. Okay, now let me apply the same to remaining here. Let me change this color to this. So here let me put this to the okay, now here if I can go and cross verify, if I can go and cross verify, see 0.59, 0.95 for which loan? Just let me adjust this because we need to see the loan number also. 9480, see it is matching. Again 0.79, 0.795, 593 matching. 0.76, 0.76, 302 matching. 0.65 it is matching. 0.82 it is matching. So the values are matching exactly. The values are matching exactly. Fine. All right. Now let's move to the next DAX function, which is INTRATE. Which is INTRATE. So for that we have one more table. Let me tell you what is that table. There is a table called I security table. Here if you see, there are 4 securities. Security name like government bond, corporate bond, fixed deposit, coupon bond. This is settlement date, this is maturity date. Now invested amount, this is the investment amount, and this is redemption amount. It means you are getting this amount after this maturity date, and by this is basis, this is discount rate, this is discount rate. Okay, this is discount rate. Fine, let's go here. Let me go to the next page. Let me go to the next page. Now here what I will do, let me expand this. Let's go and write the DAX. Now what we are going and calculating, we are going and calculating the interest rate. Okay, now let me come here, take a variable. So the first thing is settlement date. Selected value of settlement date. Okay, next maturity date. Selected value of maturity, let me select maturity date. Now next variable is, let me go and check the syntax once. Investment amount, redemption amount. Okay, investment amount equal to selected value of investment amount. Okay, next redemption amount. Redemption amount, selected value of redemption amount. Next the last one, basis, equal to selected value of security basis. See here, if you see, we are not using the discount value because that is not applicable to interest rate. Now fine, let's go and return interest rate. Okay, now settlement date. Okay, maturity date. Okay, investment amount, all good. Next redemption amount, fine. The last but not least, basis, fine. Now let's execute this. Perfect, successfully executed. So what I will do, let me take this copy, let me paste it here, let me paste it here. So now let me remove this everything. Now in this what I will do, let me go and drag first security ID. Again next uh, settlement date, maturity date. Okay, investment amount, next redemption amount. Okay, basis is fine. Now let's go on directly use the interest rate DAX measure. Okay, this is expected behavior. Don't worry about it. You can change just this hierarchy to the normal date. That's all. Okay, now here let me expand this. Let me go and change this to the percentage format. Okay, now here what I will do, let me rename this sum of investment amount to the investment amount, because it doesn't make any sense. Now also this also I can rename it properly. Fine. Now here if you see this investment amount, let me put commas. For redemption amount also let me put commas so that it's easy to read. Fine. Now please listen carefully. This is where you need to understand about this DAX. So here it is calculating the interest rate. It is calculating the interest rate. Let's say for example, let's take the first one, security 001. Here settlement date is this much, 1st January 2024. Maturity date is 1st January 2025. How much you invested? 1 lakhs. How much you are going to get? 1 lakh 8,450. It means the interest rate you are getting 8.45. 8.45. So here this is exactly matching with this. It means that those securities with higher growth between the investment and redemption amounts, like this here if you see, this is 15 lakhs. Here if you see, this is 16 lakh 75,000. Almost there is a 1 lakh 75,000 difference is there. So here you are going to get high interest rate as compared to the others. All right. Now how would I know these interest rate numbers are correct? Okay, let's go to the our best friend Excel. Let me go here. So let me go to the same table. Here there is no difference, friends. Here we are having the same table. Now let's calculate interest rate. Now here let me take interest rate. So in this first one is settlement date, next maturity date, next investment amount, next redemption amount, next basis. Let's close this. Now let's go and apply this to the remaining cells. Now let me change this color to the some other color. Let me bold it. Let me change this to the percentage. Okay, fine. Now what I'll do, let's go and cross verify. Let's go and cross verify. See 8.45, 8.45, 6.22, 6.22, and 3.89, 3.89, 11.68. So the values are exactly matching. The values are exactly matching between Power BI and Excel. Fine. Now next let's go and see our last but not least DAX function, which is received, okay. So what I'll do, I'll go to the new page. So we are going and using the same table. Here we are going and using the same table. There is no difference. Okay, now let's go here. Let's take new measure. Okay, I'll do one thing. In the interest of time saving, let me take a copy of this because the syntax is similar. Let me take new measure. Let me paste it here. Here we are going and calculating the received. Okay, we are going and calculating the next received. So here if you see the syntax, settlement date, maturity date, investment amount. Now here we need to use the discount rate. So here let me go and use discount rate equal to selected value of discount rate from the iSecurity table. Fine. Now let's go and return it. So now the DAX function is received. So in this settlement date, maturity date, investment amount, discount rate, comma basis. Now here what you need to do, let's execute it. Fine. Now let me take a copy of this. Let me paste it here. Here what I'll do, let me remove this interest rate redemption amount. Here let me go and use the discount rate. Okay. Now let me go and use this received DAX function, and let me rename this. It doesn't make any sense. Sum of discount rate. Fine. Now it is okay, calculated perfectly. Okay, fine. Now please listen carefully. Here you need to listen. So basically this received DAX function will help you to get the received amount on a investment. So this is investment, but based on what? Based on discount rate. This is very important, based on discount rate. So for example, the first one, this is security 001. We are getting 1,06,000 for a 1 lakh investment amount with the discount rate of 5.80. 5.80. So here it means that we are getting this amount after 1 year. After 1 year, this is settlement date and this is maturity date. So here basically what you need to do, the investment amount with high discount rate. So here if you see what is the high discount rate, we have 9%, this 004. This we are getting the high maturity value, like high maturity value 16,48,000, which is 1,48,000 excess amount than our investment amount. So the more and more you have discount rate, you will get the more received amount. Now okay, how I can confirm this as a correct amount? Okay, we have our best friend, then let's go there. Let's go to the Excel. Let me take RE received. Okay, now here what I'll do, let's take received Excel function. In this settlement date, maturity date, investment amount, and discount rate, next basis. Let's close this. Now let me go and apply the same to the remaining cells. Let's expand it. Okay, let me make it to 2 decimals. Okay, let me bold it, highlight with some other color to differentiate. Now let's go and cross verify. Here if you see 106157, okay, matching. Next 125654 matching, 5347759 matching, 1 lakh 16 lakhs 48,300, so matching. So now here if you see the values are exactly matching between Power BI and Excel workbook. All right. So this is all about received DAX function. Fine. Now let me give you a recap. Today what we learnt. Today in this video we learnt rate, interest rate and received DAX functions. Rate, ideally it would help you to calculate the interest rate on a loan amount, and while coming to the interest rate, it will also calculate the interest rate based on the security amount which is having the settlement date and maturity dates. And while coming to the received, it will help you to calculate the received amount. It means if you are invested at 10,000 and you are getting 11,000, how much amount you are going and getting the received amount based on the discount rate. I hope you all like this video. Please like, share, comment this video. Please subscribe Next Gen Data Aspirants Community YouTube channel. Thank you all for watching this video. Let's meet in another video.